All right, so welcome to the day. Welcome to the stream, guys. I am Mayor Reynolds. I'm gonna be playing DEADROP, Dr. Disrespect in Midnight Society's game for the very first time. I've been covering it on stream. I've been covering it on my YouTube channel, on TikTok, Twitter. You can on my Instagram story, for God's sakes. You can find me on all those platforms. I am one of the Founders Pass owners for this game. I am one of the variants, so I'm gonna be covering this game a lot and playing every step of the way. So let me give you a little rundown of this if you haven't heard. Dr. Disrespect, 402, and others, people like Call of Duty developers, Gears of War developers, and Halo developers have started a new studio called Midnight Society. They are working on what we now know to be what they call a vertical extraction shooter. So think of something like Escape from Tarkov, the Cycle Frontier, but with a lot more verticality to it. It's in a very cyberpunk-like setting, these skyscrapers. I'm gonna read you a little bit of the story here, a little tiny bit, like 2 paragraphs. Kind of set the stage for this playable build. So if you are one of the 10,000 variant owners and co-founders like myself, then you will have access to these playable builds. Every 6 weeks, they are releasing a new playable build. Something like what you're gonna see on screen in just a few minutes. For those of us to test specific parts of the game, it might be test just this gun, test this one little playable space, tell us what you think about it, and give feedback. So we did have to pay $50 to get into this, but in return we have access to the game. We got merch drops, access to events, the NFT itself. We all got unique NFTs, a lot of stuff that I think is very worthwhile. I'm gonna show you my NFT, my variant on the screen here. This is my variant right here. Mine is called Variant Lima 1 Julia, actually. Here's its stats, so to speak, the armor and weapons that it has. There's my little, my guy, so to speak. And then here's the stuff where we can submit feedback, which I'll give my feedback as we go here. But here's this little guide, and I want to show you guys some of this stuff. Here's the game, some official art from the game, new with the new name DEADROP with the logo. I love this logo, love the name too. I love the style of the game all around. So here's the kind of the setting, the story. 40 years into the climate wars, population and pollution levels skyrocket. Cities erect massive refiner states, megastructures built to extract toxins from the stratosphere. These towers are self-governed city-states with only one export, space dust. Great name. A concentrate from the refined pollutants is bricked, cut, and sold to an addicted population of the sprawling urban cities surrounding the structure. Once government-owned facilities, the lucrative dust trade has now led to the forced occupation of refiner states by competing factions inside for control of the towers and the resources inside. These factions, made up of skins and sins, that's the factions for real, compete against the occupying forces of cleaners, so 3 forces. Cleaners are going to be, I believe, the NPCs, who operate the refiner state in a never-ending struggle for resources and gear. So again, think Tarkov, think the cycle, but with a more, like, basically in skyscrapers, going up and down these skyscrapers. They're also saying they want many more players in this. They don't want, like, I think the cycle was what, like 16 players per map, 20 players per map. They're talking about battle royale levels, so somewhere between like 60 and 150 players is their goal. This is coming to PC, obviously, which is going to be where I play the build, but there's also evidence on the website for Xbox and PlayStation keys. So there's a little bit of information here about these playable snapshots. Again, what they're saying, play them, tell us what you think of them, all the sorts of stuff. There's some information about the development team, Dr. Disrespect, Quinn Del Hoyo, Summit Gupta, Robert Bowling, and many, many more. It looks like they're up to about 40 developers, if I can count that right. Then there's a whole bunch more concept art here. This one is one of my favorites. I just love this. It's almost like Halo meets Cyberpunk to me in a way. Meets Call of Duty. There's a lot of good stuff here in this little guide that they gave us variants. The hideout is your base of operations, or I think you'll be able to like customize your gear kind of thing. Train, I think that's what we're testing today, if I'm remembering correctly. And there's a firing range, which is, again, we're going to be testing today, I believe. So that's everything in this little guide for DEADROP. By the way, dude's wearing all denim. Love it. I think we're going to be using this gun today, too. So, with no further ado, I'm going to shut this music off. And we are going to play DEADROP. So I hope you're ready. There is no DEADROP Twitch category at all. And I'm kind of wondering... I'm going to put it under the category dead. That's it. If Twitch, I feel like they have to. If they're going to allow a category for this game on Twitch. Because we know about them banning... the thing is, it's not just his game. There's all these other developers. And I feel like it'll be super unprofessional of them when this game continues to grow and get more attention and more people playing it. If they don't add it as a category, that's super... Doc is just one element of this game. Right? Okay, here we go. Logged in. About to log in. Hopefully I can figure out how to log in. Here we go. I like the intro music. Now, here we go with the two-factor authentication. I think the style and the atmosphere of this game is going to be what helps set it apart from other games in the genre. It says I can close the page, but there it is. Listen to that song. Look at the logo. The whole vibe of the game. This has only been in development for 6 to 8 months, guys. So what you're going to see is very early. This is all experimental. That's why we're playing it. They are involving us as players. You know, a lot of people constantly criticize game developers and say they don't listen to player feedback. They don't involve us. They don't, you know, they don't hear what we want. Midnight Society is saying play every tiny aspect of our game as we develop it and tell us what you think about it. Tell us how you think this gun feels. Tell us how you think the movement feels. Tell us how this one little piece of environment feels. They're involving us from literally day one. So this process is going to feel much different. It's not a finished AAA product by any means. It's not even an early access product, really. This is early access. But they're doing something new. So here we go. DEADROP from Midnight Society and Dr. Disrespect for the first time. How loud is this? I'm playing it in a tiny little window, which is weird, but... Is there a hotkey to maximize windows like this? All right, here it is. Already, you can see, only in development for 6 to 8 months. But the atmosphere of this game, my sensitivity is very, very, very low. There we go. Thanks, Lucifer. All right, so here we go. Picking up the gun. Hey, my sensitivity's gonna have to go up. Hopefully you can adjust that in this early state. Here we go. Oh, it's in 720p. That's why. Okay, it feels a little bit better. All right, here we go. Again, very early, guys. Animations aren't, you know, super clean. The FPS isn't going to be there yet. But you can see the atmosphere this game is going for. Futuristic. Almost. Check that out. Futuristic. Holding to interact. Is there a sprint? There is a sprint. Okay. Checking things out here. Looking for Easter eggs and such. Very, very dark and gritty. Again, cyberpunk-ish. I don't know what this is gonna do. What does that say? Okay. Can I shoot anything? Here we go. Here we go. Target practice. I don't know if they're supposed to... Oh, you can actually... The targets take damage. Let's see how the hip fire is. The gun feels very, More... Oh, one way back there. There's lots of spray to the gun. Again, remember, this is gonna be... Okay, there's a duck. Did he do that because he's... okay. Is that infinite ammo? I hope so. This is, you know, kind of Tarkov-ish. I haven't played Tarkov myself, but I have played the cycle. That's the genre we're looking for here. Lots of recoil. I don't know if I'm supposed to hit a certain score here. I can just keep doing this. You gonna pop? I gotta hit it again? There we go. This has only been in development for 6 to 8 months. I think... I expected, like, no textures, even. I think this is, based on the graphic quality, the gun sounds good. It's further along than I expected. So let's keep going. See if we can get to the next room yet. Access denied. Do I gotta hit a certain score or something to move on, maybe? I'm pretty sure there's more to this. Maybe I gotta hit some shots. The iron sights are a bit weird. They're different, but they're functional. Not that hard. Alright, now hopefully I can go. I have no idea what's going on. What other door? What door? This one? Oh yeah, good idea. Alright, moving on. FPS drops, that's normal. So this, what you're looking at, there goes a helicopter, multiple helicopters. Again, this is gonna be a extraction shooter like Tarkov. This is Dr. Disrespect in Midnight Society's game. The very first playable build ever. And you can see the vibe they're going for. It feels very intimidating, if I have to say anything. Like, it feels like a single player game. And right now, what I'm playing is single player. But, I mean, look at this. I mean, the scale, the gritty environments. It feels good. If they can get the gameplay polished, I think this is gonna be great. And this game's got a long way to go. Really long way to go. I assume this one's not gonna work. Let's see what we can find here. Is there a slide? No, not yet. I don't know if there will be. I think it will be interesting to see. You know, Doc's all about, you know, violence, speed, momentum, and all of that. Is this game, you know, like Tarkov in the cycle? I wonder if you died. You jump down there. Look at that, off in the distance. I mean, even though it's only backgrounds, I doubt that that's playable space. It looks nice. It's the world that we're in feels really cool, especially for a multiplayer game. You know, when you compare it to something like, you know, I love Apex Legends, don't get me wrong, but when you compare it to that world, this world feels very alive and dangerous. Looks like they're maybe, I I would kind of like if they would up the speed. One of my complaints about like the cycle is that like you feel so sluggish. This does feel already like movement wise probably better than the cycle, but let's see if there's, I want to see if there would be muzzle flash you could see, but that's probably way later. I like, it just feels very, it almost feels like Sin City to me. If any of you watched the Sin City movies way long ago, were very influential to me as a kid. So there's 2 other doors that I have not been able to access yet. I wonder if those are for future snapshots. Because again, they say they're going to be releasing new snapshots every 6 weeks. Look at, here's, I mean, just so imagine fighting in this space. Checking everything out here. I don't think that leads. Is there another door over there? I can't. You can hear like wind and stuff. The sound is already surprisingly good. I don't know if this was back where I originally came from. Is it? Yeah, it is. Damn it. We all know the audio of Doc's games got to be good. There's a bunch of Easter eggs I heard in this snapshot. I almost want to call it a demo, but like I think the gun at one point, if you look really closely, it says yeah. And I heard there's a Dr. Disrespect building somewhere out there. It's another. Oh. Oh. What is this? Am I supposed to be running through this thing? I want oh Jesus. These things look like Terminators, dude. How many more? No targets. I gotta hit it again or something? Can I turn it on? Must be you can only do it once, I don't know. Or I'm not understanding something. Whoa! I wonder if that's what cleaners... Are cleaners gonna be like actual NPCs or are they robots, I wonder? Try to hip fire a little bit. The first shot is at least accurate. I don't know about other ones though. After the first shot, because there is quite a bit of recoil. I mean, this is one of the cooler firing ranges that I've ever been into, right? Coolest firing range ever. One thing I don't like about any game, I'm sure they'll have this option in the final game. I don't like tap the ADS. I have to hold. I don't like tap the ADS. I mean, the world almost does feel kind of Terminator-ish. Like, it's very futuristic. I don't want to say post-apocalyptic, but, you know. Again, look at that cool skyscraper in the background. What's down here? Can I even go down here yet? Access denied. Ow, what? Am I missing something? Anybody see a green door anywhere? Can I jump? Oh, I can jump. That's good. Another door over here that I also can't go through. This has got to be for future tests. All these access denied areas, I would imagine. Did I fail that test or something? You have to do. You have to pass a certain score. I don't think so. Unlock the door. I try it again. I sat there for like 5 minutes not knowing what was going on. Try it. There you go. You know what I hope for this game, and for every video game ever? Satisfying sniping. Sniping in video games is like a lost art form, and not enough games make it easy to snipe. Not easy. Satisfying. Even while moving, the first bullet seems accurate, even while walking. I like that. I don't want my guns to be so crazy that you can't even use them. Am I done? Oh, there's still more. Did I unlock it that time? I don't know if that's actually what I'm supposed to do to unlock it. Did I have a countdown timer there? Did anybody notice? Or was it going up? Try it again. Or is it some other door opening? Yeah, the timer goes up, so it's not that. Oops, I missed. It literally looked like T800s, or somebody's gonna watch this on YouTube later and be like, that's not a T800, that's a T1000, or, you know, so. Oops. I'm shooting like twice sometimes. That's interesting. Okay, that door didn't open still. So I don't know if this is as much as there is in the build. Did I miss something? I don't know if there's any other variants watching who played this, but I feel like there should be a door somewhere. Maybe it doesn't tell you, hey, thanks for playing the snapshot. You know, maybe it's just it. That one's still locked. I mean, if they get the FPS running higher on this, which obviously they will. Like the game mechanics, definitely they've got a good foundation here. The visual and the aesthetic of the game. The whole vibe of the game feels good. This is a game world that I want to spend time in. And that's important. I think a lot of games miss on that. Like, obviously the gameplay mechanics are always going to come first, but I think a lot of games really miss. Oh my god, am I supposed to take that thing this whole time? Oh shoot. What'd I do? What have I activated? It's just an elevator. Maybe I have to do that other thing first and the door will open? I don't know. I'm going up those stairs this entire time. I have no idea where the targets are. I activated it, but where is it? Seriously, where is it? I started over. Am I that dumb? Oh! I found him. shooting at a range is shooting at a range at a moving target is much more difficult with the recoil pattern and such, and no scope, obviously. I'm gonna have to do this one again. I'm gonna shame myself on the time bonus because well, there is no time bonus. Maybe it's just because I'm not getting one if it took so long. Reactive targets, where? Oh, wait. I get it. Is there more somewhere? Where am I missing? Oh, they're back up top again. At least one is. Is that one? No. Where the hell are they? Oh, duh. They should add like a sound cue or something to it, but it is an inanimate object. Wonder if they have functional NPCs yet in the game. Yes, I botched that one, but I guess I completed it now. Is that door open down there? I can't tell. I can't see the light from this far away. I've completed all the courses now, I believe. Except I don't know if there's something up in that second level. No fall damage at that level, at least. That's good. Still access denied. Owned. Is there any more firing ranges, or are we done? So what do you guys think? This is obviously very, 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 very early. They've got a lot to develop still. FPS obviously needs to come up. You know, animations. The way the gun moves in your hand feels a little wonky to me when you're running like that. Like it just kind of looks weird. Might be realistic though. I haven't really ran with my gun yet. In real life. I think that's the, check it out. That's the Dr. Disrespect. Right there. There's a building out there with a dock logo on it. That's one of the Easter eggs of the demo. Yeah, I was expecting like nothing as far as like textures. I was like, you know, like grayed out, block out style, which obviously they probably worked to make sure the first impression is good. Because a lot of people don't understand game development. They don't, you know, understand like block out environments and stuff. If they played that, like, oh my God, you know, it's this or it's that. They don't. The buildings don't even have textures on them or whatever. So they probably really worked to polish this one up and get it into like a semi-finished state. What spray paint cans? What table? Like that's an Easter egg, you mean? Or there's something for me to interact with? Checking some stuff. Okay, just physics and the. Yeah, I mean, this thing. Slick black steel. I mean, seriously, like they've already got environmental. Let's see if I can kill myself. That'd be the final thing, because I if there's something else in here that I don't know about, maybe I'll feel stupid for not finding it in this video. But I mean, just look at the scale here. I really like the scale. I like the way the environments look. Obviously, I think they have to work technically to get the FPS up. I would like to see it move a bit faster, the gameplay. I know most of these other Tarkov style games are very slow and tactical and stuff. I'd something a tiny bit faster. I would not like quite Apex or Titanfall style, but let's see if I die. Nope. No promises that there won't be fall damage in the final game, though. I think that would be nice if you could have something a little bit faster to make. Right now, to me, Tarkov and the Cycle, those style games they're a bit cumbersome, and I'd like to see this one be different, more accessible, in a good way. So obviously they've got awesome environments here. I really dig the whole vibe of the game and the world. This is a great start, and I can't wait to play more. So I'll be posting more. I'll be streaming more of this game, DEADROP. I feel like there's some way to get out there. Maybe that'll be like the final snapshot or something. I don't know. But make sure you subscribe to all of my channels to see more of my coverage of this game, DEADROP. Again, I am one of the co-founders of the game. I have a variant. I'll be recording more videos of every snapshot. Maybe I want to interview one of the developers. That'd be awesome. Is there anything back here? No, just stairs. Giving my feedback every week, posting news updates on YouTube and TikTok and Twitter, and again, Instagram, Facebook, all across the board. So be sure to stick around my channels everywhere for more coverage of DEADROP. And thanks for watching if you've been watching the YouTube video, or if you're watching on Twitch. I appreciate it very much, guys. And we're gonna keep streaming. I'm gonna play Halo next, I think, today. All right, let's see. Let's go. I want to hear that intro song again. Already, the music. Whoever they got doing the music for DEADROP. This is Midnight Society and Dr. Disrespect's DEADROP. Sick. Love it. Listen to this. I've heard one song. They're already winning on the OST. Dude, it's so good. It's like Cyberpunk and John Carpenter and like synthwave and like, yeah, like horror vibes. It's so good. All right. Subscribe to the channel. Tell your friends. Get over here.